What is up, YouTube? RobNCho Gaming coming at you with another live commentary. Today we're going to be playing a little more zombies for you guys, just fucking around on Varuk, and I'm probably going to be telling you guys a little life story. First off, I would just like to state how hyped we are for World War II, and I know you've probably heard us say that tons and tons of times in our videos, but we're going to keep saying it until that game comes out this Friday, because we are just that hyped. Anyways, I'm mostly hyped for multiplayer, specifically just like a boots on the ground game. It's always appealed to me when boots are on the ground. As much as I love the other movement systems in like AW, Infinite Warfare, and BO3, it's almost like a nostalgic feeling. The boots on the ground gameplay, just because that's what I started playing COD on, and like it's just the original way the game was meant to be played. Anyways, Cho's a little bit more hyped for zombies, of course, because he's just a zombies guy, and he is good at what he does on zombies, so he's real hyped for the new maps that come out, or the new map, hopefully maps that come out in World War II. I think Cho is going to be trying to pull off one of the original World at War Easter eggs in during this gameplay. And hopefully he can pull that off pretty quickly. Anyways, let's jump right into this life story. This is something that happened to me and Cho about a week and a half ago. We went to go pick up a homie. It was probably like 3, 4 in the morning. We went to go pick up a homie because he was at a party and he had been drinking and he was about ready to skedaddle, get on out of there anyways. But so this place is like 20 minutes away, so me and Cho jump in the car, start driving over there. Everything's cool. We pull up. We're waiting in front of the house. And this is like a pretty nice neighborhood compared to where our school's from. Well, like where our school's located, because we're located in kind of like a pretty shady part of Arizona. We're in Phoenix, so a pretty shady part of Phoenix. And, there's a lot of crackheads that hang out around our school and stuff. A lot of homeless people, but nevertheless, we're in front of the house. We text our homie. He's not replying, so we're just chilling in the car. We're not trying to get out and go inside because, parties are pretty fucking hectic and shit. So we're just chilling in the car, texting the homie, hoping he sees and comes out. And I look to my left. We're parked like in front of the house, and the garage is open. There's people playing beer pong. They're probably all super fucked up. And, drunk people are kind of annoying if you're not drunk as well. So we're not trying to get involved with that, but we're just chilling. I decided to look to the left, and I see, like, halfway down the cul-de-sac, like, a little silhouette of a figure coming towards us. And I was like, oh, shit, someone's coming over here. Gets closer. I see it. It's a black guy, and I told Cho, just fucking around, I was like, dude, we're either about to get fucking jumped, or we're about just to have the greatest time of our life. And this guy comes up, he's sort of checking us out, looking in the window of my car, kind of, probably like 5-10 feet away from us. So I roll the window down, I crack it a little bit, and I was like, hey bro, what's up? And he was like, hey, what y'all doing here? And we were like, oh, we're just coming to pick up a homie, he's ready to leave. And he was like, drunk dude? And we were like, yep, he's drunk. And he was like, Asian dude? And we were like, yeah, he's definitely Asian. So he's like, oh, okay, what's his name? And we were like, blank, whatever, not trying to disclose any information. But we told him his name, and he was like, oh, okay, I'll go in there and get him for you. So he runs inside. Well, he walks inside, whatever. He goes inside, grabs him, brings him out. And we're like, finally, dude. Finally comes out, and immediately, as soon as he steps foot out of that garage, I'm like, not a split second, I'm not kidding, after he lays foot out the garage, he decides to fucking puke everywhere. Just pukes everywhere. He's puking in these people's rocks in front of their house, in their fucking driveway, and we were like, oh shit, these people are about to be so pissed right now. And you know what? They were actually pretty cool about it. The guy that came and up to the car, he lived at the house. He was pretty cool about it. He was like, hey, yo, I'm going to go inside, get your homie some water, piece of gum. Goes inside, comes back out. And we were like, okay, cool. So homie's chilling over there, letting his stomach settle a little bit. Meanwhile, the guy who owns the house goes and talks to his homies parked in a car like halfway down the cul-de-sac to my left. We're outside chilling with homie. His stomach's settling a little bit. He eats his gum, drinks some water, and we were like, all right, hey, and we told this girl, we were like, hey, can you help him to the car while we say peace out to homie over there? So she's helping him to the car. We're going to go talk to homie. And for like, I'd say 5 or 10 minutes, we were talking to homie, and he's just talking, just like, he's a little fucking tipsy. He was drinking, obviously. He's at the party. He owns the house, or he doesn't own the house. He lives in the house. So he's having a good time too. And he's a little fucked up, so he's just like talking to me and Cho, and he's like, he tells Cho and me, he's like, damn, you guys look like Tony Hawk and Justin Bieber. And that shit was super funny, but he was just cracking jokes like left and right, and he was funny as hell. He's a pretty chill guy. And he asked our homie, he was like, damn, why didn't you invite these fools to the party? They're pretty chill, you should have invited them. And homie was like, I didn't think about it, they're a little underage or whatever. And even though we were older than the guy who lived in the house, the guy was like 16, he said. We're 18 and 19. Well, I'm 18, Cho's 19. And we were like, how is that underage? But anyways, he was like, dude, fuck if they're underage. We don't give a fuck. If I'm at the door next time, we're letting you in. So he pretty much invited us to his next party. We were like, okay, for sure. That's sick. Anyways, so we're talking to him. He's cracking jokes. He's asking us, like, hey, do you know about these parties, like, over here, over there? And he brings up this street that we personally never heard of called Mills Ave. Or at least that's what he called it. He called it Mills Ave. And he was like, hey, yo, you know about this party going on at Mills Ave? Bet you didn't know that, though. And we were like, we didn't know that. You're right, actually. And, like, he just kept saying that, like, bet you didn't know that, though. And it was actually kind of getting quite annoying, but it was also funny at the same time. And then, like, right before we were getting ready to leave, homie's like, hey, again, I'm sorry for rolling up on your car like that, all suspicious and shit, but I was just, you gotta be careful around here because you never know. And he pulls his shirt up, right? Pulls his shirt up, and this fool has a gat, like, he's strapped, like, right under his belt, just fucking strapped, gat in the pants, and we were like, on the inside, we were like, wow, what the fuck? Homie got a gat at his own house. That's kind of weird. Who carries a gun on them at a party at their house? But anyways, we thought that was kind of weird, but meanwhile, I was just like, oh, yeah, for sure, bro, no problem, I can feel you. And he was like, yeah, I'm from NC, North Carolina, you know what's good with it. And we were like, oh yeah, for sure, bro. We can feel that. So, like, inside, we're like, let's get the fuck out of here. This homie got a gun. Don't feel too safe here. But he was pretty chill about it. We were chill about it. We didn't really care too much, but we were trying to leave. So we get back to the car, and that girl had been talking to our homie. The girl that walked into the car was talking to him, and just talking to him, making sure he's not throwing up again or anything. He's drinking his water, so we told them all later, we'll see you next time, whenever your next party is, if we're going to come or not. All this stuff. We say later, thanks for the water, thanks for the gum, thanks for taking care of our homie. We're going to get out of here. Catch you later. So after we leave, homie's in the car, and he just threw up, mind you. And he says, did you bring the mod or whatever, our vape? And we were like, yeah, we did. And I was like, I'm not letting you hit it till you brush your teeth because you just threw up. And I'm not trying to have some fucking throw-up breath on my tip of my mod where I put my mouth, But he just, like, takes the mod. And before he can get his lips on it, I'm not kidding, I swear to God, before he can get his lips on it, he passes the fuck out in the passenger seat. Passed the fuck out, like, snoring and everything. He is out cold. And I was like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me right now? He just passed out, like, mid-sentence trying to hit the mod. So we're driving, whatever, probably like 5 minutes later, I'm like, damn, I feel like hitting my mod. So I go to grab it out of his hands, and he got a death grip on this mod. He will not let go, and he is asleep. I'm trying to drive and get the mod out of his hands. I finally pry it loose from his fucking hands, and homie didn't wake up. He's out cold. Hand the mod back to Cho. Let him hit that. And then we come back to the school, drop homie off, and pretty much called it a night. It was probably like 5:30 when we got back and finally fell asleep. Anyways, I guess it was a pretty good night, but it was definitely an interesting night, to say the least, honestly. But it was a pretty funny experience. Thought you would enjoy hearing it. If you did enjoy this little life story slash zombies gameplay, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. We love you guys. RobNCho Gaming, signing out.